welcome to this week's episode of Essentuary. We left off last time with our party having taken a brief detour through a small personal level of hell created by Lilith herself, where Pep and Tor ended up completing a mission for the Prince of Demons himself. And upon returning with two new friends, two new companions as it were, we return where we previously were, around the large, giant bonfire that flickers with the suits of armor laid dead on the ground. And as we kind of get back into where we were and what's up next, we have a larger pathway continuing to the east and a smaller doorway continuing to the south from where you guys currently stand, and you have just come from the west.
Well, as Pep always says, right is right, so
Yes,
the west
indeed.
tends to be right. Maybe we should continue to the west.
You mean east, you just came from the west.
Strike that, reverse it, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Alright.
Yes. West seems good.
But
Alright.
Go west.
as they say, the last door on the right is the first door on the left.
Alright. So you all choose to continue forward through the larger archway. And as you
Yes.
move forward, you see that the path kind of bends, and the hallway narrows and darkens, and it seems to split off into a couple different rooms. You notice the hallway has another path moving towards the north to the left, and it also continues veering slightly towards the right ahead of you. And you hear the sound of bubbling pots and fire and the clanging of metal.
Is that more to the left or the right?
You can roll a sort of investigation perception check to try and find out.
Well, I'm better at investigation than perception. So that is a 16.
You can tell that the noises appear to be coming more from the right than from the left.
I don't believe Death's Kitchen is of particular use to us. Perhaps it would be better to go to the left.
Well, you never know. Worked out pretty good when we met that old famine feller.
Yes, but he was having to be continually fed. I do not believe the same holds true for our prey.
Yeah, true enough, true enough.
So you choose to go to the path that continues left.
I'm okay with that.
Well, you have not far to go as you continue forward and start down the left path. You see that it is not so much of a hallway or a continuation, but almost as if it's just a small alcove. Before it, you see a shrine that has a very simple structure. A goddess is carved into its edifice, and yet she has no features, no discernible symbols. It almost seems as if it is a shrine to act as a shrine for anyone's religious purposes. And especially the purpose of a spirit who kneels before it. And as you look upon him, you see his back is to you as he kneels and faces the altar. His beard wisps around him, kind of towards the back of him as well, and his long hair falls down his back. As well as a transparent crown sits upon his head.
I say, Virgil, is that you?
He glances back behind him, but makes no sound or acknowledgement aside from that.
I will go up, kneel next to him, and do a religion check. See if I can open myself up to, communicate with him on that level.
All right.
Okay, that is not great. I only rolled an 8.
You kind of kneel down a little awkwardly, but because you're unsure of what god he could possibly be praying to, you're not sure what customs he's doing or what even prayer he is holding within him. But as you kneel beside him, he kind of glances at you and gives a slight dip of his head in acknowledgement. He appreciates your gesture.
Would someone else with a higher religious affinity like to come? Perhaps try praying with him?
Well, I mean, I can give her a shot, but for one, I ain't too good with other them gods and goddesses and such, but they all seem all right. Anyone want to make a fire? I can whip up some grub.
And make a fire.
It's in a little alcove right behind the shrine. Or I guess
Excellent.
behind him in front of the shrine.
Yeah, that's
Is
kind
there-
of Pep's way of prayer. He cooks.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, he you haven't noticed, but he's kind of a paladin of the hearth.
I mean, lots of religious rites contain food. Maybe you'll luckily land on a proper one that might warrant his attention.
Just to make sure it's extra tasty, Pep sneaks in some pocket chili.
Out of curiosity, what do you cook?
Well, trying to think what might have left over. Well, I got an apple core left over from our feast we had before. Them holy apples.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of holy food from the Temple of Shantae, as well as the cornucopia of Shantae.
Yeah, but you don't want to just throw it all in there. Good food's good to eat whole. It's good fixins'. You can stew up a bit of an apple core, a peel of an orange here and there. Make do with stuff. So Pep just kind of does a potage of impotency.
All right. Bruce, your new dragon companion, kind of watches you intently.
Hey,
He's
Bruce, you want-
never seen such things before.
Hey, you want to try a taste, Bruce?
Well, given how my attempt failed, I will just, instead of continuing to try doing anything, I will meditate while waiting for Pep to cook. I'm hoping that whatever else happens here will take about 20 minutes so I can short rest this.
Oh, probably. Can't rush greatness.
Good, because that last little adventure used up a bunch of my spell slots.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Anyone else want to do anything while Pep is making a holy concoction of unholiness?
So holy or unholy? Roll to find out.
Oh, you want me to? I mean, it should
I
be
will have
holy.
you roll something just to see how it turned out. Either, I don't know, what would a cooking check be?
Nature
Like
or
performance with
survival?
Pep.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's either got to be a performance or because normally it would be survival, but I don't know if that really fits with how Pep cooks.
Yeah, but also because you're trying to make some sort of religious connection, it could also be a religion check. So I would take
Yeah.
performance. That would be okay.
Performance works. Oh, thank goodness, because religion ain't a strong suit, surprisingly. So that's a dirty 20.
Ah, yes. As you are cooking and whipping together this food, you notice that the spirit kind of turns and begins kneeling sideways so that he can look back more closely at what you're doing.
Pep says, "Want to try a bite? Put some meat on your bones." Oh, I kill myself sometimes. Not
Did you
not
happen
literally.
to have... I was just wondering, Pep, did you use any chicken bouillon?
I don't got any of that.
Oh, dang it. I was really hoping you would, because since we got this guy here, you could have made him some chicken soup for the soul.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
would have been
God.
good. I got some Healy chili. You know, it's about this chili and it makes you feel off. Gives you back some feelings.
He does he laughs and chuckles a bit at your comment. Alas, I do not even have bones for meat to grow upon anymore.
Well, it's not stopped anybody in the past. At least you could try a bite. Who knows? Maybe you get a bone or two. Wait, let me see if I got any bones in here. Might be able to suckle on. Pep keeps rummaging through his pack.
Oh, Yusoa has some bones.
Oh, wait, yeah, you show her. Got any bones you want to chuck in? Maybe give one to our little new friend over here.
I have some fingers.
Perfect. He can make a dexterity check.
Oh, I think I might have something else too to add to the pot. Let me see.
Well, you can give a finger to the new pet dragon. You might like one.
My little buddy, who's just like,
Hey, it's finger
God.
licking good.
These new companions are gonna drive me insane.
Yeah, she I guess she has like mainly fingers right now. So yeah, she's just gonna put in a couple of dog fingers and goblin finger.
Nice. He kind of laughs at the humor in this.
Now. Finger food's a well-known victual for lots of folks.
You are kind to make an old man laugh.
good, I guess.
Hey, happy to
So-
help. And Pep just doles up a ladle's worth from the holy ladle of giving.
But he can just like sniff it.
Yeah, just puts it in the bowl. Yeah, I said, what worst thing happens, you can sniff it and pretend to enjoy it.
He takes the bowl, and as he does, he pivots and fully faces his body towards you. Tell me, you aren't trying to possibly face death, are you?
Well, we faced death plenty times. This might be the more direct facing of such, but yep, that's where we be aiming.
So seasoned travelers, I see.
Yep, seasoned travelers with seasoned food.
It might not be as foolish a venture as you think. I'm sure many others have told you that it is completely fruitless.
They have.
Yeah, but not all of our adventures been fruitless. I mean, check this out. Pep shows the gestures to the cornucopia. And say, see, plenty of fruit.
Well,
He
take it from
has a
someone
point.
who knows death rather personally. If and when you come to meet with him, hear him out. He has seen more and experienced more than you will ever possibly imagine, and he's not so unreasonable a fellow. He believes very heavily in order.
Mind clarifying which order exactly? Is it that order over there or this order?
Just order for the good of all that lives. Order for the entire universe.
That's a lot
He
of order.
is the balance of everything. And that is what he cares about most of all.
Can I do an inside check on this dude?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. That's a 22.
He's being completely genuine.
There's nothing else,
Me
like,
too.
odd about him.
You find you definitely know that he's telling the truth and being very genuine and open-hearted with you. But you do find that he seems to be hiding something. But nothing in, like, the subjects that he is currently talking to you about.
Okay.
But there's definitely something he's not explicitly revealing.
Got you.
So, I implore you to confide in each other, take time, for if you face death, one way or another, the end of your adventure will draw near.
Yeah. Those who seek death are bound to find it one way or another.
Hmm.
He kind of shrugs.
I might have some ideas. And so just so that this guy doesn't hear, like, telegraphically messages people and says, maybe instead of killing death, which would create an imbalance, we can turn death on Lilith somehow.
I reckon that ain't too shabby of an idea.
Maybe if we convince death that there's some kind of order fulfilling, something could work here.
I agree. We should plan on making a proposal to him. Something that he would find benefit to the maintenance of order in the universe.
Yusoa asks the old worshipper man, or king? He's wearing a crown, right?
He is.
Oh, okay. She asks him, whom do you serve, kingly man?
Who do I serve? As a king,
Yes.
I serve no one. Other than my people.
And who are your people?
The people of Laventia. At least they used to be. My people, before he kind of gestures to his ghostly form.
Yes, we found the tomb, your tomb, and we had quite the conversation with those who guarded it. Your memory.
Yes, Chip. I hope
stays
he's
strong.
doing all right. He was such a promising little goblin. Or imp, I should say.
Yes, he is surprisingly selfless.
That is why I chose him.
Hey, call him a regular chip off the old block.
There's no need for me to conceal my identity any further, then. You seem to have beat me to the punch. I'm Keen Harbinger, previous ruler of this realm and the last one to face Lilith, which ended my life.
Yes, and we appreciate your warnings about death, so that you are not just King Harbinger, but you are not a harbinger of our doom.
Yes, very good. I believe if you have all made it this far, I don't see why you couldn't fight and destroy Lilith. You have faced everything else.
Precisely. Our concern now is death. If you have any means or any advice with which to help us, it would be appreciated. Something beyond just logic, I mean.
It's hard to predict death. I'll try my best not to speak in riddle, but when speaking of someone that is also a thing, it is rather difficult to not speak and end up talking in metaphor. Death serves no one, and yet is here as a horseman underneath Lilith. You have to imagine what might be going through his head right now.
Yes. Especially if he is not maintaining his balance that he is supposed to, if he is forced to kill more than he should, or not kill those who he should because of her influence. It is quite concerning.
It would be wise to think of death the individual rather than death the presence.
Oh yes, that is what I meant. An individual pressed into service, unable to express his own will.
Yes. So, when you fight him, face him, talk with him, it seems as though you all are leaning towards potentially a peaceful outcome. Just keep that in mind. He is someone, after all.
Yes. Is there any certain foods that Death likes?
Wounds? Well, then when you have to imagine when someone's lived as long and done as much as he has, the one thing that might serve him now is just a good laugh, a belly full of mead, a night of entertainment. Something that is new and refreshing for one such as him.
Well, I think we're set then. We got old Pep.
You go down that way, and he gestures towards the path with the clanging and noises. You'll meet the chef. He's very focused on his craft. If you're careful, you can likely get by him, and then after that, to reach the level of death, you must make a choice. And I beg that you think of it and converse about it deeply before making it. It is a choice
Understood.
for mortals to make. But I wish you
Understood.
luck. Alright.
Okay.
With that, he kind of sets the bowl down on the altar as if to offer it, and kind of goes back to his position to continue praying. For himself, or for others, you're not sure.
I think if it's been 20 minutes, I believe it's time we move on.
I'll grant you a short rest.
Okay.
And where to continue next?
I think that way.
Alright. So you move
Before
towards
we-
the sounds of... Oh, go ahead.
Before we make any big encounters, maybe we should think about healing ourselves.
Well, you guys just had a short rest in those 20
That's
minutes
true.
talking.
Okay, I'm gonna
So feel free
I
to
got
roll some hit dice,
add
or
some hit dice, yeah, roll 'em.
Pep's chili also probably has some divine ingredients in it. It could be healing and nourishing. Well, it also has some fingers in it now too, so, eat with care.
Oh, God.
Yeah, don't break a tooth.
Just some dry aged protein in there, Gives the whole thing a good funk,
I were worried about the bone in the middle.
Not worried at all about how long these fingers have been dead for. And just stuffed in a sack.
Yeah, enough spices. you
Everything
won't know the
cooks.
difference. Oh, do we still have the permanent reduction on our hit points? I guess we're still in Death's domain.
Yes, we
Yeah.
have that reduction, but you should have the bonus from the last Hero's Feast we had.
But those are temporary hit points.
Yeah. Have you? You've already lost those.
Yeah. Everyone likes to beat up an old pep.
Bruce starts nuzzling around for some of the concoction.
Oh, Pep gladly feeds it. I mean, he made it partially for Bruce, too.
I'd like to pour a cup of it down my little guy's throat.
The Maha Demon.
Yeah.
Such a goofy guy. Alright. Sounds good. Anyone want to do anyone else? Anything else? Do anything else before continuing forward?
No, I think we're good.
I rolled all my hit dice, and yeah, mostly recovered in health.
There you go.
So I think I'm
Alright.
good.
So do you
So anyway,
choose
we
to
move
go
towards the
the-
cacophony.
Yep, the cacophony.
Well, isn't that the
Alright.
direction the old man said? The king
Mhm.
said? Yeah, so I'm following the king's advice.
You start kind of sneaking towards the noise, like down the hallway. And you kind of like it has a slight curve in it, and you're able to kind of peek your head around to peer into the room beyond. And it is a kitchen. And just as Keen Harbinger had said, a chef bends over a bubbling pot. And he grunts and stirs with this big metal spoon. He turns around to attend to something on a counter, and you see that he is very dead. One eye hangs loosely out of its socket in his face, and a roasting spit sticks clear through his torso.
Yeah, functional.
Yeah, he kind of
Idea.
bumbles about with his... He has a very large form and just attends to his work and as best he can.
Yusawa goes and says, "Hello. We mean you no harm."
He immediately starts at being distracted from his work, and he, as you call his name, his cleaver comes down on his hand instead of the roast he is chopping, and he lets out a grunt and then a cry of anguish. And he starts howling with rage and wields his cleaver towards you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's gonna start to try and go around the counter. He's a little slow, but he definitely is not thinking great things. As he just kind of howls and groans in rage.
Now, feller. Don't need to get all worked up now. We can help you put that back together.
He doesn't seem to respond much to conversation.
Oh.
Yusawa, perhaps you should take a defensive stance.
Okay. Yeah. I am going to. I'm gonna hide behind like a cupboard. I'm gonna go. I don't know. Or like a table or
Go
something.
back around the curve of the hallway, I suppose.
Yeah.
And you so just keep doing the little round and round the bush.
Yeah.
Round around the counter.
Okay, I do that.
All right. He hasn't noticed the rest of the party, but just continues to kind of chase you around the counter. But he's very slow and very hobbling. The spit that sticks through him is quite the hindrance.
Okay, was he working? Is there like a big pot of water here, like a big cauldron?
Yeah, there's
All right,
definitely some sort of stew going on.
All right, since he's frozen, I'm going to use shape water and move the water out of the stew in front of him and then turn it to an ice wall so he bumps into it.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
Does he have... Oh, I got a nat one. Yeah, he, absolutely crashes into this thing, and as he does, the spit that's stuck in his torso also gets stuck in the ice wall. So now
Oh,
he is
God.
just impaled and stuck on this ice wall, and now his attention turns to trying to pry himself off the ice wall with very little success. I would consider him incapacitated.
All right. I can maintain this for a little while, but maybe we should just walk around him. I don't think he'll give us much trouble.
Pep feels guilty. I mean, we messed up his stew.
We could tie him up.
We could. We also
Maybe.
have the opportunity. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we'll go. Oh, maybe I could give him one of these sleep potions or something that I have.
That seems wasteful. Why don't we
Okay.
just, return him to the unanimated state of death?
What's that? We club him?
Oh. Yes,
Ah,
like a harp seal.
I could do that.
Perfect. Proceed.
Well, actually, Yasuo doesn't really have any club-type weapons. Probably Pep's
That wasn't
Pep
being literal.
pan would be best to use.
Oh, there we go. Pep, you want to bring your pan down on top of him? Give him a nice crushing.
Well, not particularly. He's just a chef trying to do his job.
One chef to
Oh.
another.
Yeah. I mean, we all
Oh, good
barge
lord.
in here. You so scares him and makes him cut himself. I feel bad
Oh,
for
good
the
lord. I just walk up behind him and turn my hand into a knife and just stick it in the base of his skull into his brain.
Oh yeah. As you do that, as you get within 10 feet of him, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Actually,
Okey-dokey.
this is a good question. Well, it says any creature. He smells. He smells
I-
real bad. He has a trait called stench. It says
Okay.
any
I
creature
don't-
that starts to turn within 10 feet. But technically, I
not-
don't think Tor smells.
I don't have a nose.
So I don't think it would affect you. It says any creature, but I would argue that probably doesn't affect you at all.
If it matters, Constitution saving throw is a +2, so I get a dirty 20 anyway.
Yeah, you're fine.
If you could smell, it wouldn't bother you.
There we go.
Alright, but you stick him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just very calmly.
You have advantage. I'm gonna
Very-
guarantee you probably hit him.
Yeah, I'm being very precise. I'm just slowly walking up, making sure I align it perfectly, and I slip it in very mechanically. Like, yep, done this before. You know, not my first zombie.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he has another trait. As
That
you stick this blade into him, you release this pressure of rotting, awful fluid that's trapped beneath his skin. And you get splashed with this noxious, poisonous ichor. And I need you to make me a dex saving throw now.
Sure, I'm surprised it came from his skull. That's fascinating.
That's why it wasn't so chatty. He got juice for brains.
Dex saving throw is a 19.
Yeah, you save.
Okay.
But you get a little bit of the remnants of the splash. You take 4 poison damage.
Oh, that's all right. Just feel a little icky.
Are you doing this in the attempts to immediately kill him as well,
I mean, it was more of
or
a
just knock him out?
Yeah. Just so we wouldn't have to maintain the ice wall thing, so we could maneuver around him and not have to worry
Yeah.
about him.
Don't you know the famous way of knocking someone out? Sticking a knife in their skull?
I mean, it works.
Yeah. I've been rolling crap. I'm gonna say that works. You slide that in, you get sprayed with his awful toxins, and he kind of slouches over, and he's like, and goes unconscious.
And I just say that was less than pleasant.
Well, congratulations. You did a Kennedy.
Oh, what?
And I'm not even a
I
Secret
remember
Service agent.
Now, I remember back in this old area I was in, there was this woman named Rosemary. Well, she was all
Oh,
uppity, so family decided she didn't need all of her brain. So they stuck a knife in, jiggled her all around, and she weren't the same since.
That's true.
Yeah, you did a Kennedy.
Yeah.
Hey,
For those that don't know, Rosemary Kennedy was forcibly lobotomized.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Was it John F. Kennedy's sister?
Yes.
Wow. Not even
Yeah,
that
she-
long ago.
Nope.
Because she was a spinster. Had to control them women.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway.
Just dropping a little bit of historical facts out there, you know.
Education.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, continuing on from this kitchen, the hallway seems to bend back towards the west. So kind of the hallway, or the kitchen, kind of goes down south, kind of stretches south, and then there's a hallway that continues off back towards the west.
Suppose we follow it. If there's only one path, there's nowhere else to go.
It curves west, and then immediately there's a left turn to the south, and you see that there are a couple different routes from there. You see there's a door to the left, to the east, and a doorway to the right, to the west.
Well, it is my belief that if we are seeking death, we should continue to the west, as that is often the direction associated with him.
Very true. I agree.
All right. All go west. Let me see. There we go. All right. So you make the turn west, and you enter a larger room. It seems a little more grander than the previous rooms. And you see in the center of it a chalice burns brightly in the center of the room with a fire within it, and two pedestals are placed on either side. And you also see as you enter that to the left, so on the south wall, you see a staircase that appears to lead up.
Fascinating. Just for fun, I'd like to approach the flame and examine it and the surroundings, like seeing if it is illuminating anything in particular on the columns, like basically any information I can ascertain from it.
Oh, for sure. You go over to the chalice and the two pedestals that are on either side of it. Roll me investigation.
25.
Wow, very good. Yeah, so you look at the chalice first and into the flame, and it seems to be, it appears to be normal flame, but you can tell there's some sort of arcane influence that's happening within it. And additionally, you observe both the pedestals, and at this distance, you notice that each pedestal has small wax sculptures. And you look to the left, and after examining the different wax items on it for a while, you realize that they appear to be people, individuals. In fact, as you see them all together, you recognize it to be the members of the Beacons. You see a wax figure of Inky Knight, the Tabaxi Wizard, Sinlin, your dark elf friend, Yarmo, Mirvir, Zelia, the Tiefling Bard, and Button, the One-Eyed Badger, have all been constructed of wax and sit on the pedestal. And then on the right pedestal, you see a different type of wax creation that's there. And once again, after examining for a while, you realize that these are items that your party holds. You're able to identify them to be the bra of holding, the wand of Shantae, the crown of Shantae, the pearl necklace of Begone Satan, and the rose of Shantae.
Well, I have a feeling what this is for, so I think it might be best if instead of lingering here, we examine that stairway.
Alright, you approach the stairway.
I just got a really bad feeling when you gave that description. A good description. I just was like, oh crap.
Mhm.
As you turn to look at the stairway, you notice a plaque that sits above it. And it reads,
Okay.
While made of wax, real consequences abound. One pedestal must go empty for the path to death to be found.
This is what the king was speaking of. We have to make choices here. Do we sacrifice our companions or our various items? I believe the items are necessary, though, in our fight to come. The companions, on the other hand, I seem to recall, you guys were there. Did they not say that their entire point of life, their meaning, their purpose of being was the defeat of Lilith?
Depends on which companion, right?
Well, who was it? The beacons. Didn't the beacons say their entire reason for being is the defeat of Lilith?
They are the rebellion, yes.
That's true.
Well, I think there is no greater service to that end than this. I use Mage Hand to lift their wax figures and move them into the fire.
You're just going for
Damn. Pretty brutal, but I mean.
Hang on, let's talk more about this. Let's talk more for a second.
Pep just kind of scratches his beard, like, I don't know why you're destroying them. There ain't nothing about destroying it in that thar plaque. Just says pedestal got to be empty. I'll just put
That's
it on the
fine.
floor.
Something like that.
Sure. We can try that. All right, fine.
Well, really, it
We'll-
only says one pedestal
All
has
right.
to be empty.
Well, I'll pick up their wax figures with Mage Hand and set them on the floor.
Why
As
don't
they
you
are
just-
released from the grasp of Mage Hand and set upon the floor, they immediately teleport back to the pedestal they belong to.
There, you guys see?
Got an idea. What if we put
Yeah.
something in place on that thar pedestal that doesn't let them teleport back, and then we can remove the thingamajigger once we secure them? Or, got another idea, what if we put them inside the bra of holding?
I feel like even if we put them in the bra of holding, they'll still go back.
Yes.
You thinking this our pedestal's got transdimension?
I'm going to assume that death is transdimensional. I'm just going to set them in the fire.
All of them?
Wait, I think there are other people that we could put in the fire, right? That are a little bit less useful.
No, it's one or the other. It is are we putting all of the stuff from the one side or all the stuff from the other? We are choosing here between the things we need to fight Lilith, to fight death, or the lives of people who have said they will do anything to defeat Lilith and defeat death. This is part of anything.
You know what
I'd
gives
recommend
me
if people
the
don't
biggest
want Tor to just immediately put things in fire to start speaking up.
yeah. Like, but
I mean, he's got a point.
am I the only one that actually has grave concerns over one thing in particular that no one seems to be addressing here?
Okay, what would you like to address?
Well, we're in the land of death, right?
I would think so, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So just bear with me. We're in the land of death. And these here candles represent life, right? I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Like, oh, death's got a candle, candle burns down when you die, blah, 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 right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
why the
probably.
heck do our items have candles? Are these things alive?
Magic is life.
Well, I ain't just sitting
It
too
is.
right with me. This gives me the willies a little bit.
Well, let me explain. As a user of magic, you have to see that magic is a manipulation of the weave. The weave is all of the energies of life, death, the universe itself. It is that which binds us together. These items, to be magical, are part of that life.
So you're saying magic can die?
Yes, it can.
Man, you folk, well, you mages and shit, sure was weird. Better go for the divine instead. They never let you down. I mean, unless they do.
Okay, so we have a choice here. We can either sacrifice our magical items or people. I mean, if we're supposed to be going up against Lilith, I feel like the items would be pretty nice.
Exactly. And these people have said that they are willing to give up their lives to this end. We are doing no more than fulfilling their deepest desire.
True.
I get the
Just-
feeling that they didn't quite mean it like that, but
So how would you know what they meant?
I didn't. I don't know. I'm just saying. I got the feeling.
Yeah, but that's just a feeling. That doesn't mean anything.
Don't make me force feed you some pocket chili.
I do not want pocket chili. God.
That's why I say it'd be force feeding.
Okay, then, Pep, what do you suggest we do in this situation?
Well, I ain't chiming in because it seems like a no-win scenario. I'm just being a little voice of empathy here. I already put my 2 cents in of saying, yeah, let's just go ahead and, try putting them off the pedestal. I ain't too wise in the ways of these magications. Use all the smarts, folk.
What if we just lift all of the items or all of the people statues up off of the pedestal and then see if that opens the door?
Oh, yeah, we hold them.
We hold them up above.
Okay, I'll hold them up. I guess I hold them up above.
Nothing appears to happen.
Okay.
Well, that's just false advertising.
Ow.
Well, it said pedestal empty, it'd be good. Pedestal be empty. Ain't good.
Anyway, are we ready to move on yet?
I don't like it.
It is not about liking, it is about making decisions. We cannot like every decision, but they must be made.
True. What else is it? Just the pedestals in the room? Is there and the staircase?
The pedestals, the chalice, and the staircase, yes.
Yeah, what's this chalice? Oh, that's where we put the things.
Yes, yes. The chalice is
Okay.
lit with fire.
Ah, sorry. Okay, I'm getting it now. What would happen if we moved all of the little wax figures to the other pedestal with the items on it?
They zip back to the previous pedestal.
Okay.
Sure
Well, do you know that? We never tried it.
Yeah, we only put them on the ground.
I am the most intelligent one here. I can discern such things.
Cause I said so.
I mean, if they didn't, if they teleported when we took them off the pedestal and put them on the ground, I'm sure it would do the exact same thing. I feel like that's just common sense at that point.
All right. Okay.
It
That's
is.
just cynical thinking.
Reasonable, I suppose.
Now, can I release them from my mage hand into the chalice?
Yes, I guess so.
Excellent. I turn off my mage hand and let them fall.
Alright. You watch as the wax figures of the members of the beacons fall into the chalice of fire. As they do, they begin to melt and burn and disfigure, and very shortly, they are nothing but just a pool of wax in the bottom of the chalice. And as their destruction is completed, you see a shroud lift itself off of the stairway, and you find that you are able to step upon it and advance to the second level of the fortress.
Pep pours out some
So-
chili in their honor.
Do, 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 do.
Maybe we can still reason for their lives later.
Yeah, sorry we killed you guys. Had to be done.
I mean, I'm
But
not the one that did it. That was Tor.
We brought you back.
I accept responsibility for such things. They are necessary for the completion of our mission.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, do you choose to continue up to the second level?
Certainly.
Alright.
Yes.
You guys begin to ascend, and as you do, you find yourself in a very open hallway. In fact, it seems very similar to the previous floor you were on, except it is much more dimly lit. You find that this area of the fortress is just much drearier. And as you kind of step out from the stairs, you see that there's a pathway to the north that seems to open up into some sort of, from your vantage point, you just see darkness and a railway. And then to the right, you see a long continuing, the hall continues. And it's very open, and yet there are occasional walls and rooms and paths that obscure your view from seeing the full extent of the hall.
I don't believe I have a good way to... Yeah, I don't really have anything that will guide us here. The tracks seem interesting. But, anyone else have an opinion?
Hmm.
I'm sorry, when I said railway, I meant railing. Like a...
Like a handrail?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I said railway, and I was like, wait a second.
All aboard the death train.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Expecting some kind of deathly trolley problem. All
I
right.
was expecting it to be
Yes.
a bunch of souls. I remember hearing all this talk about some sort of soul train as being the land of death.
Yes. Well, death is rather old. Perhaps we should go towards that rail. He probably needed it to keep upright, you know. Just logicking my way through it.
choose
Seriously,
to
if
go
anyone else has an idea.
go north and study the rail.
Yes. I will study the rail.
All right. You go to the north, and as you approach that direction, you find that the rail is part of a balcony. The edge of a balcony that looks out into this dark tower. Because it does not look outside, but it does look to more interior. And as you peer into the darkness, you slowly notice the souls that come to light. The souls of the damned rise and fall and float in this tower from this that you can view from this balcony. And you can see as you notice them float by, you can determine that they've all died from a horseman or some cause of a horseman. You see humble townspeople who wear beggars' clothes or just normal, average commoner clothes, and they cough and wheeze, their skin inflicted with maggots. You also see orcs, armored and armed, that have severe gashes and battle wounds set inside their flesh. And as they float around, if they happen to lock eyes with another one, they begin to engage in endless combat. Incredibly gaunt and starved farmers float by, leading even more emaciated cattle. And then, of course, all sorts of individuals who are completely bone dead and gaunt and just reek of a hollow shell of death.
And all of this is the moat, I take it.
More or less, a vertical moat. Additionally, as you continue to look, you also see familiar faces. You notice Inky and Sinlin, and all the other members of the Beacons, also gaunt and pale with death, that float.
Companions, I believe that is where we must go. All of these spirits merely are the guardians of the gate, like the water in the moat of a castle.
I agree, but how do we get there?
You look down, it's like a sheer drop. It's kind of like a tube of floating souls, and it seems to go endlessly down and endlessly up.
There must be a way around here somewhere. I doubt that our destination is completely isolated. Search for a bridge, a causeway. There's usually a point where a drawbridge will drop to allow one to walk over a moat.
What about your floating disc?
Requires something under it, something to push against. There is nothing here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You don't see anything aside from the balcony. It's almost as if this is some sort of observation deck, as it were. To just watch the vertical ascension and descension of souls.
Oh, I had a misinterpretation. I thought there was something beyond it.
No. It seems to be just some sort of tube of floating souls, almost.
Okay. Yes, I remember long ago, one of the traveling bard groups put on a play like Beetlegeist. There was an entire room just like this.
Oh, I think I heard about that one. Maybe actually. Maybe not. I think it was actually called Betelgeuse, and that was about this nut that they grew on some islands, made it feel all funny. So
I think
maybe
you're
I don't
confusing
recall
that with. I think you're confusing that one with the, Richard Wonka.
Oh, Yeah, I recall that one too. Didn't he have like a bunch of slaves that rebelled against him?
He did. It was quite good. Anyway, perhaps we should look for a door or something.
You don't seem to see anything else aside from the railing and the balcony that overlooks into the sea of damned souls.
Yes, I was mostly signaling to move the other direction where you had said the other hallway went down and there was like doors and stuff. So I figured, get Pep going that way before he broke out into song.
Okay,
I
let's
say
go.
okay, good. Thank you for agreeing.
Alright. As you kind of regard the souls of the damned once more, you also notice, beginning his rise from the depths, your friend Arceus, who is also stuck with the souls of the damned, as you turn away to continue on down the grand hall of this upper level south.
I silently give him thought that we will do all we can for him, but there is nothing we can do by standing and staring at him here.
He seems to not make any acknowledgement of your presence, but
I didn't think so.
something in your soul is comforted.
All right.
Something in your dark, murderous soul.
So anyway, we look for the first option of a door and check it out.
I like you send thoughts to Arceus, but not to the members of the Beacons who you actively had a hand in the deaths of.
Yes, well, Arceus helped us in the defeat of the capital city, bringing down the capital city, and we were directly responsible for his death as a result. I have a sense of... Oh, and we saved his life originally, and he helped
Beacons
us.
also
as a
helped you
thank
take down the capital city.
Not nearly as much. They like to think they're more important than they actually were.
Damn, brutal. Anyways, yes, you continue south. And yeah, it just seems to be a grand hallway with occasional branches off of halls. As you turn south, you notice a doorway opens up to the left. And a very large bonfire, similar to the one on the lower level, burns ahead of you. But it seems to be dimmer almost. It's as if it's dead. The fire still burns tall, but the flames barely move. They almost seem stagnant.
Quite strange. I guess we cautiously approach. Perhaps waving a hand to see if it is hot or if it gives feeling like the previous one.
It does seem to be fire. It just makes no noise and flickers calmly and quietly. But it does give off heat as you approach. And you also notice that, similar to the last one downstairs as well, 8 more suits of armor also stand in formation around it. Although, you notice that these suits of armor have all been impaled with red-hot spears somewhere, and their metal burns red-hot with fire and heat.
Is it even worth our time here, companions, or should we check out another door?
Maybe
I
we.
recommend we check it out. I mean,
Yeah.
no point bursting through with no place in mind.
My concern is if the fire is roughly dead and all of these things have been pierced, that there's no reason for us to make an attempt here.
Bruce kind of rubs his back up against the fire. Definitely, he's very happy for the warmth.
Nice. Maybe wobble down and check the next door.
Yep, waddling sounds good.
Do you want to look to the doorway on the left?
Yes.
Yes. All right. You go through, and you step within, and you see it seems to be some sort of living quarters, but evidently no one lives here.
Makes sense.
The beds sit completely empty and dusty, and nightstands remain unused. But Tor, as you step into the room, you can't help but feel the presence of familiar people. For you look around the beds and you see people lying in them from your past celebrations. Faces you may remember, but names you do not. That lie and chat and converse. But you know, with a twinge of pain in your heart, that they're all dead. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Ah, dang it, dropped my die. Hold on. That is... What is my plus on that? That is a 17.
Alright. You look around, and while you feel a twinge of grief and sorrow for those who were once friends who are no longer with you, you do not feel... you're not, like, inhibited by your grief.
I turn and I tell the companions, do not look upon this room. I fear for your souls if you do. I pull the door shut.
Damn.
That's all meanies.
Yes, let us go to the next door.
I will trust you.
Alright. Continuing on, there doesn't seem to be many other doors. You open a couple, but they all lead to similar areas of residence, places
Okay.
of beds and rest, living quarters, couches, tables to dine at, and
Okay.
similarly to the others, you feel the incoming presence of souls that no longer walk the earth, and you shut the door before you can let them back into your heart.
Let's... Companions, obviously, we are meant to go but one way here, and that is through that fire.
The hall continues south.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay.
Yes. You're just checking. I thought you were just checking the doors on the side.
Oh, I was. Let's continue south then. Sorry. I didn't realize.
I was going to say, you found a railing earlier, but now we found the railroad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Womp womp.
All right.
So let's continue south.
You travel further south, and you come face to face with a pair of grand, large, ornate doors. And iron knocks sit within the frame, skulls embedded in the knockers.
Well, should we pound these knockers?
Locker, I barely
Wait.
know her.
Let's make a plan before we do.
Okay. I use
Listen.
my right hand and lift it, and go ahead.
You're going to knock? No, let's make a plan. Let's make a plan.
No, I was making a plan. I was explaining how I was going to use the knocker.
Oh, I see. Okay. No, I think when we meet that, because he's looking for entertainment, maybe we should have a play.
Okay,
Play?
about what?
Some kind of a logic play where maybe by him watching it, he gets convinced to end Lilith.
Logic and play. That definitely goes hand in hand.
Yes, I'm not. Well, maybe Pep could do it. He is a bod.
I mean, I suppose I can give her a try. Not too clear on what exactly Usoa here has got in mind, though. I mean, I know the play, I know the logic, but not so sure about logic play.
Well,
Well, I
remember
mean,
those.
like a story. We tell him a story with different characters that represent death and Lilith and the rest of the world.
I think it needs to be more of a moral conundrum. Remember those Star Walk people? There was the guy, the leader, went by like Kirok. I think Kirok, if you performed one of his logical tricks, that would save the day.
Well, I mean, I do remember a bit of that, but kind of vague on the logic. I mostly remember when he was actually able to breach linguistics barriers. That was more impressive for me.
Yes, but I would rather you not attempt to seduce death.
So you know
Oh,
what? That would be
come
really
on.
entertaining
We
to
court
watch.
death all the time. Only a problem when death courts you back.
Just saying. That could be a good fallback plan.
It could. But we're going in blind, so it is impossible to make a plan without any information. I believe we are uniquely adept here. We should just go in and solve it as we go.
You think it will be like a riddle?
I have no clue. I have no information. Hence why we must take the plunge.
Okay.
Right. I knock.
All right. As you lift and let fall the iron knockers on the door, they slowly open inward. And as they do, you see within some sort of royal chamber, incredibly ornate and lined with gold and black. Ahead of you, up on a platform met with two staircases, a bony figure sits on an ornate throne. A dark cloak wrapped about him, his bony fingers clutching a dark scythe. And as the doors open and you enter, he stands from his spot on his throne and readies his scythe.
Howdy, friend.
Yes. My lord, we are not here to do battle. We simply wish to speak to you of the great imbalance of life and death which has occurred. We are hoping you might be able to fix it.
As you try to converse, he narrows his eyes, and I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god, okay.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh, that ain't so hot. He just got a 14.
Oh, I actually got a nat 22.
I got a 13.
Alright. Does nat 20s
Jeez.
mean you take nothing?
Usually.
I would assume so.
And she even got a 22-sided dice. She got a nat 22.
Oh my god.
Alright. But,
Sorry.
Pep and Cassius, you are met with this psychic energy that hits you right in the cranium. And as it does, you take 18 psychic damage and become stunned.
Holy shit, okay.
That's
1
not
minute.
very nice. All I did was say hi.
Is it 18?
Yes, 18.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He does not seem willing to talk. And Pep and Cassius become stunned. Let me look up what
Yep.
stunned means.
It just they can't move. I take
Yeah,
a
you're
step forward.
incapacitated. You are able
I
to
take a
make a
step-
wisdom saving throw again at the end of each of your turns.
Mhm.
Speaking of
perfect.
turns, would everyone like to roll initiative?
Oh god.
Oh, dang it. I was hoping I could go forward and try to talk to him one more time.
I mean, you're free to do so.
Okay. Yeah, I step forward, and so proving that I am not stunned, and I say, "My lord, seriously, we do not wish to fight. You should be interested in the balance of death. How can you let this occur? Notice, I am unaffected, for I am here to deliver this message to you. There is literal divinity involved. We beseech you, try to fix what is happening."
He does not seem to make any acknowledgement of your words.
Well-
Maybe you can impress him with a magic trick.
Maybe.
You saw messages. Use your prestidigitation.
Actually, good idea. Yes, no, not presentation. Minor illusion. I use minor illusion to create a 3-dimensional graph of like number of deaths versus number of births, and how if things continue, then everything will be dead, and then there won't be any more death, which will lead to the end of him. You know. I try to display it very, succinctly, and show him like the imbalance and how things are going.
Roll me persuasion.
Okay.
That's going great.
Persuasion. I am not a good persuader because that is a -1, which gives me 12.
Yeah, he's not very convinced. He
All
just
right.
kind of continues. As you talk, he begins to like step down the staircase from his platform, intending to meet you with Scythe.
Okay, well, I tried. Okay, so my initiative roll was 4.
It is 4. Perfect.
Which is appropriate considering I spent so much time yabbering.
Everyone else?
I got a 17.
Pep's 9.
11.
All right. With that, we will go to Cassius.
Alright. Start.
So, as you are stunned and incapacitated, you may make
Oh, yeah.
another wisdom saving throw to try to break out of it.
Fuck, that's right. Okay. That's a 25.
And you succeed.
Alright. Does that take up my whole action, or can I still attack?
It technically says at the end of your turn. Technically that would be your turn, but
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's something.
this is true. So you are no longer stunned.
Alright.
And then we go to Soa.
Okay. Well, guess since he really didn't want to reason with us, we will have to use force. I just don't want to. Okay. Yusoa will throw her psychic daggers at him. But she's gonna make this trip attack. Can I trip him? Does he have feet?
That's a good question. I think so.
Bony feet.
Yeah, some sort of feat. I've got a
Okay. It says when hit with a weapon, expend 1 die to knock them down. Add superiority die to damage roll. Must make strength saving throw. Failed save. Knocked prone.
I don't see why you couldn't trip him.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm rolling to hit with my psychic die. My psychic daggers. First roll
Alright.
is a 16.
Does not hit.
Oh, man. Second roll. Oh, I got a nat 20 on that one.
That hits, and for double damage.
The wheat. So. 18 psychic damage.
All right.
And yeah, I'm going to add one of my superiority dice to that. So it's total of 23 psychic damage.
Nice.
And yeah, he has to make a strength saving throw.
Strength. 21.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I guess he saves.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
I'm going to duck and take cover behind something. Is there anything in the room?
I don't think so. I think it's just
a stunned
very
Pep.
ornate and like a platform for him to sit upon. That is it.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to put on my invisibility sun hat.
There you go.
Nice.
That definitely works. And we go to Pep, who is stunned.
No.
You may make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
That's a 17.
You save.
Ooh, Pep can do something next turn. Yay.
All right, and with that, we go to Tort. I just put him at the top of combat, so.
I am going. How far away from me is he?
He's currently descending stairs. The room is about, I want to say like 50 feet deep or something. It's not a huge room.
Okay.
So he's probably like 35 feet away, something like that.
Okay.
Maybe 40, given the height.
All right. I have a ridiculously stupid idea, but it's going to take me a couple rounds. So first thing I'm going to do is grab my little dude and flip him upside down, cast levitate, and send him up to as high as possible in the room.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move as far off to the side as possible to put distance between me and him.
All right.
Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay, sounds good. You send your little mod demon upside down up to the ceiling.
Yep.
All right. Cool beans. And you get as far away as possible, and we go to his turn. I believe he's going to jump down the rest of the way, and I'm not sure who's closest. I'm just going to roll a dice and we'll find out. It's going to be Pep. So, he's going to jump down the rest of the way, down the stairs, and slash towards Pep with his scythe. Oh my god, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh no,
God.
Pep.
Damn.
Okay, it's fine.
I Sonya.
It won't be that bad. It's fine, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, it's fine. It's fine.
You know, he's only got like 33 hit points left.
I only have 33 hit points left?
Yeah. Someone decided to give him permanent negative and then blast him with 18 damage right away as soon as he gets in the room.
Yeah, I'm at like 35 right now because of that 18.
Why didn't you guys use your hit dice?
We did.
Oh.
What about the cornucopia?
You got the
Only have like 53 hit points.
Food.
We're fully healed. It's just that negative 18. No, from
Right,
Death's
all right.
Domain.
Alright, well, you take 12 slashing damage and 9 psychic damage.
Dude, we're fucked.
Yeah. Must be down to 12.
Is it too late to try and seduce Death?
Probably.
I wanted to
Damn.
talk to him. Yeah, to show him a
tried.
play. No one listened.
Alright. He's also gonna turn and slash at Cassius.
Fuck.
See that one? That one's only a 26 to hit.
With my 14 armor class.
Did I not give you better armor?
It's still at a 14.
Oh well. You take 11 slashing damage
Oh, willful.
and 16 psychic.
And 16 psychic?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god. I'm down to 8 hit points already. We just fucking started. I didn't even get a hit in yet.
Cassius, it's your turn. He's right in front of you.
Okay. I guess I'll try to use vampiric touch on him, so that way I can get something back. It's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Nice.
You
Okay.
grab him good.
All right, it's at a level 4. So it's 13 necrotic damage.
All right.
Nice. And then remember to move out of there. Remember, keep him moving.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get away from him.
Fair enough. Your full 30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Perfect. We go to Yusoa, who is invisible.
Okay. I am going to. How far away is he?
From you, probably like 30 feet.
Okay. And he's like moving towards us.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
he's in the middle. He's in the middle where we first came in right now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna go under him with my invisibility. I'm gonna go like approach him right in front of where he's gonna step, and I'm gonna open up the bra of holding and see if I can get him to step inside of one of the cups.
Oops. I mean, I don't even know how you would roll for that.
Don't know. It's more of a does he continue his motion and fall in or not? Because she's just opening it up.
It's true. I'm placing it. I mean, I rolled Dex. He gets like a 22.
Okay, so he probably stepped out.
Ah,
Dang.
okay.
That was clever, though. I liked.
Okay.
Sorry,
that.
Yusoa.
That's all right. Yusoa kind of rolls away out of his path, unnoticed,
You
because
moved-
she's still
You've
invisible.
moved. Yeah, you've moved 30 feet, so the most you could do is like, oh crap, that didn't work, and you kind of like moved slightly to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, she kind
I
of
do
has the
that.
disengage bonus, but I guess you still have to have movement speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's true. That's
True.
true. All right. Is that all for your turn?
Yep.
All right. We go to Pep.
All right, I have a question of something I according to the books doesn't work, but makes sense logically. That could possibly work, but it's up to you to decide.
All right.
And that's Pep using his channel divinity to force everyone into a timeout.
What?
Well, he's a paladin of the hearth and, peace and everything else, so he just wants to force everyone to go into a little pocket dimension of his goddess to, sit down at the table and chat.
Fuel, man, blah, blah, blah. He starts two such effects, turn to an effect, blah, blah. When you
Like
use
it-
channel, you choose which effect to create.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's technically not in the books, but I mean, it is what his goddess would want.
I
And
mean,
an
you'd have
effect
to have a-
determined by your domain.
Yeah, and his domain
Yeah.
is the domain of Cerolali, a goddess of the hearth. And, just being friendly.
I mean, It'd have to be a pretty good roll, I'd say, but why not?
Yeah, I'd allow it if you could roll well enough for it.
What would I be rolling?
Religion?
You're channeling divinity. I would say religion, probably.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated. Like all this stuff are charisma based, but religion's intelligence based.
Yeah.
Right. On roll.
It's a consequence of you being more bard than paladin.
Well, you got a 19.
Well, shit.
I'll call
But,
that successful. I'll
Yay!
say for like
Okay.
everyone is able to go to a little pocket dimension for like a minute.
Including
We
Death.
just poof out of existence.
No, including Death. He wants Death to sit
Oh.
down under the table and chat with us. Like, just force everyone to sit down and chill.
Oh.
Okay.
Parlay.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so we appear there
Yeah, so
in this
but
liminal
Death
space.
just says, "Dang nabbit, everyone just chill." And you see a little glowing warmth envelop at all of you, and we all just sit down at a nice little table with a warm hearth and porridge in our laps, a little tankard by the sides, roaring fire, but not too hot. It's cozy.
That scene
that's
must be
nice.
very confused.
Pep says, Now, Death, we came here to talk, not fight. Come on. A little chin wag with us.
He sits there, but he like kind of just points up at himself and like shakes his head.
Well,
Oh, can he not talk?
We can message with him, right? We can direct message, because if he doesn't have lips to speak, he could at least think.
I will say for this, for languages, he understands common but cannot speak.
Okay, so
I'm not sure if that would transpose to telepathically.
well, how about I make the attempt. I use message and say like, Death, I'm speaking directly to your mind. Just think something back to me, and you should be able to communicate.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll for something on that.
No, I don't need you to. But
Okay.
all you hear back in response is, "Not death."
They not Death? Like he's not Death?
You just get not death.
Oh my. Pep, I think this might be a stand-in. Okay. So I message him again. Understood. Look, we don't want to fight you. You can tell by what's going on here that there's a higher power at work, and we're doing this to chill so that higher power doesn't just, destroy you to oblivion. So how about we not fight, and you hook us up with actual Death so we can talk to him and make this right before, what got us to here gets worse and is actually something bad.
No choice.
Oh, there's all
fools.
Again, there is always a choice, and notice, divinity.
He kind of stares blankly back at you.
Look, something bad is probably going to happen to you if we have to go back to that and we don't find a peaceable resolution. I'm not worried about us. I'm worried about you right now.
During this whole conversation, Pep is digging into his pockets for some of the holy apples and stuff, and nudging everyone to kind of do the same.
If I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure the wand of Shantae has cure mass wounds in it.
It does.
Yeah, but
Oh.
our current
yeah.
chit chatter is the one who has the wand.
Well, here, I'll just be like, look, for example, see this? I can just wave it up in the air, and I do that, and all of us get... Okay, hold on, I gotta roll... Where's my D8? There it is. Okay. 3, 11, 15, 26. Everyone gets 26 hit points.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
It has no effect on undead or constructs, but like I just do it as an example to this guy. Like, you see that? You see what I just did? All the damage you did to them is now healed. See this? This is a divine item. We're in a divine space. You kind of get what we're talking about here?
Oh, choice.
Oh, good lord. All right. Well, Pep, we tried. We tried. That's about all I can say. I'm sorry, sir, ma'am, whatever you were. Things aren't going to end well. I'm just gonna have to leave it at that. And I just sit down and I stare at my porridge.
Oh,
Oh, at least have a bite to eat.
Man.
Well, Mr., Miss, not death, whatever you be, you're here in my goddess's domain, so just have a little bite to eat. Won't hurt you none. I mean, you're all bones.
He grabs at the spoon and kind of like tries to put it, but he has no jaw, so he just kind of rubs it against bone.
Oh, I can help feed you some. Here, let me give it a try. And Pep just tries to pour some food in.
It just kind of clings to his rib cage.
Yeah, see?
I just
Get a little
imagine
bit of meat
oatmeal.
on your
Quack,
ribs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one indeed.
He just kind of blinks at you. He kind of like bounces the scythe back in his hand.
Well, you know, we can try to be friendly, and I know you say you got no choice, even though most people do. But you say you don't got it, but I believe you do. But in the meantime, we can at least be hospitables. We got nothing against you.
He shakes his head again, and is message still going?
Yes.
He kind of shakes his head again. Oh, must die, see death.
Oh,
oh.
okay. Well, dang it. All right. Well, I'll tell you. How about this? Let's talk here for a minute, just us, since we're in this space. Now, I can definitely do this mass cure wounds again, and I can definitely revivify at least one of you. So, do you guys, some of you want to volunteer? Maybe you die, I bring you back. How do you want to do this? Pep, you want to just...
He frantically shakes his head again and points at himself.
Oh, you have to die. All right, fine. Pep, when you're ready, let's end this and kill him. I'm sorry, man. I understand now. Do you want to just like chill? We can make this painless if you'd like.
He kind
You
of
can just
grips
sit
his
down.
scythe and gives like a stern like tilt of his head. Go
Like, yes.
with honor. Go with fight.
Okay, well, just remember you chose this. All right, Pep,
I
go
feel
ahead and-
bad.
I know, but he wants it, so let's continue with what we're doing.
Yeah, don't mean we have to like it none.
I'm aware, but let's just do it.
And Pep just kind of nods and says, "Oh, believe you want to try some more meats or anything? I mean, pretty tasty. You can at least maybe smell it. I know you don't got a nose.
Oh, done. No nose. No organ.
Yeah, but
No
this
use.
is divine stew. Who's the soul?
Anyway,
Yeah, fine. I tried.
I just want to like eat any other things that could potentially heal you.
I
Not sure
mean,
how many Shantae apples and stuff you have left.
Although one kind of cured us all.
yeah, I was gonna say it should have maxed everyone out.
Okay. I didn't know if that was enough to heal you all up to full. But I'm assuming
been
after
pretty much enough.
Yeah, I'm
a
maxed out.
period of time, the pocket
Yeah,
dimension
we go-
closes.
Yeah. Pep
Yep,
just kind of
we
puts a
pop
hand
back.
on the bony
I
shoulder
mean,
and
yeah, no,
says,
I only got back to 47, but that's chill, I guess.
"Yeah,
Well, you can eat. We can hand wave that. You ate one of Pep's apples, and it healed you
Alright.
another whatever.
Yeah, we have a lot of divine food. I'm sure in this time
Yeah.
you could probably eat it up to full.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
there's
some
plenty
divine
enough to
food.
heal you.
do you suppose
Alright, hell
Pep's
yeah.
pocket chili is considered divine, just with no
No.
benefits?"
No.
Considering you don't have a limit on the quantity of pocket chili, I'm gonna say the pocket chili cannot have any other benefits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
say
just
divi-
pocket chili.
It's divine, but it just has no actual benefits to it.
It's good.
All right. So
Not good
anyway,
for you, just good for the
Look at that
soul.
soul.
oh, good lord.
Oh please, I have no soul. Alright, anyways. Bucket dimension closes.
All right, I guess that's my turn.
Yes, after Pep's turn, it is your turn.
All right. I said, well, dang it. I look up to my little dude who's floating in the ceiling because he would have been straight up from where we started, which is where the guy is now.
Yep.
And I just say, all right, buddy, open wide. And I turn off the levitate, which he starts falling. And as he's falling, I cast polymorph on him, turning him into a sperm whale.
Ah.
So big open mouth sperm whale falling right on top of the guy, so he gets swallowed up.
I see.
Yep.
So he is swallowed by the sperm whale.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Which just the bite alone is a bunch of things. What is it? It's like plus 11 to hit, 3d8 plus 8 piercing damage, plus the what is it? Plus acid damage from its stomach, plus whatever the weight of it falling on him.
That's true. Okay, so go ahead and roll at least for the bite damage.
Okay. 3d8. That's 6, 8, 12, 20 piercing damage. And then, let's see. From his stomach, he takes the additional 3 acid damage. And then, whatever you want to do for the bludgeoning drop.
Usually like to do like a boulder damage for that.
What is that?
Let's call it 3d10 bludgeoning.
3d10. All right, let me grab. I have 3d10 right here. Okay. That is 17 bludgeoning damage, and he is inside the whale,
All right.
which apparently can stay alive for 90 seconds out of water.
Okay. So
So
I guess he sits there for what? How many turns of combat?
that would be like 15, I think.
Yeah, 15 turns
So-
of combat.
I'm just going,
I guess
But
roll
he's-
15d6 for the acid damage. I don't. Well, I guess he could technically slash his way out if he wanted to.
He can start slashing. He will have to cut his way through the whale, which might be
That's true.
difficult. And so that if you're doing hit points off the whale, he starts at 189.
Yeah, I mean, I roll.
and he is swallowed, so he'd be at disadvantage, I think, to hit.
It's true.
during this whole process, Pep just turns to Thor and says, "Why a whale? You got a T-Rex, a Brontosaurus, but a whale?"
It seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay.
Yeah, everyone always says it'll be a whale of a time. Well, I guess they meant it in your case.
And have we done a whale before? No.
Well, I'll be.
Oh my God. Trying to keep things interesting. I don't want you to be bored of adventuring.
1, 7 plus 4, so 11 slashing damage plus blah.
I couldn't have a Tyrannosaurus fall and swallow him. I mean, I couldn't have an ape fall on him and like beat him, but you know, a whale's got a giant mouth. It falls down, it swallows him. He's totally stuck inside, and even if the whale just died right there, they've got what hundreds of pounds of blubber falling on top of him that pins him down. I mean, you talk about putting meat on those bones.
On his turn, because his turn is right after yours, he is able to deal, like, what was that? 11 slashing and 7 psychic.
Okay.
18 damage total.
Okay.
Hand wave. I'm trying to think. Does 15 turns. If we kind of assume that that's the average. That's 18 times 15.
Oh, it'll kill him in 10, roughly.
Yeah.
But still, that's
Here's the thing, though. Go ahead and roll me, like, what, 10d6 for the acid damage?
yeah. Here, I'm just gonna type that into the Google because I don't want to do that manually.
Yeah, go for it.
It just makes more sense that way.
Yeah.
That would be 46 damage.
I'm just gonna hand wave this. He's gonna die in the whale.
Oh god.
Okay, cool.
In a contest of who will defeat who first, he's gonna get digested before he can break out on average.
Okay, and after that 15 turns, the whale croaks, and becomes the maw demon again, who I assume he'll just shrink back down to normal size with his like jaw kind of gnawing on the skull of the guy who's laying on the ground.
Yeah, his bones have been away from stomach acid, and he lies still. His head kind of tilts towards you guys, and he kind of gets a brief nod as he passes away, as it were.
Gives up the ghost.
And as he does, his soul lifts from his body and kind of wisps away. And as that happens, those wisps of soul move towards the walls and the floor and of the room. And as they touch stone, the stone alights with runes and travels through until you find that a teleportation circle has lit beneath you. And in a flash, you are teleported elsewhere. And you feel this kind of cold, falling sensation as you feel yourself being moved to somewhere else, maybe even in a different plane of existence entirely. But almost as soon as it begins, it ends. And you find yourself standing in a area that is nothing like the room, which was ornate, lined with gold. Instead, here, the stone is plain, nothing. It is practically nothing at all. In fact, you stand on a lone stone platform, and before you, you see other stone platforms that float in just complete nothingness, not even darkness, but just nothingness surrounds it. And you see a staircase, a stone staircase, beyond a couple of these stone platforms that seems to lead up somewhere.
Well, I suppose we should ascend.
Yep.
I'll travel along the stone pathway and up the staircase. And as your heads are able to crest the top and see what is on that upper platform, you see a throne made of simple black stone, and upon which the true death sits. His form is skeletal, and as you try to focus on it, you know it's almost as if he has no form at all. Anytime you try to take in detail, it seems that his body is just constantly shifting and changing. It's everywhere and yet nowhere at all, ever present but always invisible. And you see that before him, a stone table is set, upon which he plays a game of chess. The opponent nowhere to be found, but it appears to be a very even match. And as you all approach him, he regards you and kind of leans back. And as you kind of crest and you all stand upon the platform, he tilts his skeletal head and speaks. "Souls, you trying to strike a deal with me?" And with that, we fade to black, and we'll pick up here next time.
No, he sounds like that.
Oh my god. Of
Ain't
course
no
he's from
fucking
Joycey. Oh.
Do you trying to
It is,
strike a
it
deal
is
with me?
known historically as the land of death.
That is true.
Oh my
You know-
fucking god.
You know what that means? That creature we fought was probably the thing they called the Snooky.
Oh my
Being
fucking
such
god.
Alright, so we'll
Why
pick
do
up
you make him
next
sound
time.
like that?
Because I knew you wouldn't kill him if he did.
I know, it makes me want to kill him more, actually.
Well, I knew, because, like, I know, you guys, you don't like your monologuing villains. I knew that if he tried to just talk with you and he was all imposing and serious, you guys would probably just straight up attack him. But I
No.
knew if he had a stupid, ridiculous accent, you guys wouldn't just outright engage in combat.
God, it
It
makes so
never
much
outright
sense.
engages in combat. He
I
always
don't want to
tries
fight
be
him. I
nice.
want to talk to him.
But I don't want
Yeah,
to hear
but
that fuck-ass Jersey
previously, I
accent.
did not know that when I was planning all this. And at that point, I was just really invested in giving him a New Jersey accent.
Oh my god.
Fair?
Yeah,
Fair. Okay.
Tracks.
I get that. This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.